Hello, welcome to Trees, Crafts, and More. My name is Teresa, and today we're going to be making a spider web, a sun catcher spider web. This idea I can't say is mine. I got it out of a magazine. I really can't remember exactly what magazine it was. It was years ago. But it's a really neat idea. You can hang it up in your window or maybe outside on your patio. And let's get started. What we're going to need is 3 bamboo wooden skewers, 12 inches each, and a 12-inch roller, a pair of wire cutters, some 24-inch gauge wire for like beads, and we're gonna need some glass beads. Okay, so I've snipped the tips off, and I'm gonna wrap the wire around the center one time. Of the skewers. Tightly. I didn't say to do this, but I took a felt pen and I actually marked in the center of the skewers with this little tiny dot just to keep the middle so I know where it's at. And now I've gone around once, so we're going to separate the skewers. Like this. And we're going to continue to wrap, hopefully I'm in the camera view here, wrap it around tightly. And I don't know if I mentioned this, but I cut a 16-inch piece of the wire. I don't think I did. And then just keep doing this tightly. As I do it tightly, I'm just going to kind of keep opening it back up. And we're going to continue to wrap this around the center until all the wires are around it. And take your 16-inch wire and wrap it around any skewer about 1 inch from the center. So about right here. Start there and wrap it around twice. I didn't say that. Wrap it around twice. The package I had said these were 12-inch. To me, these seem a lot smaller than 12-inch. So I mentioned you could do this about any size you wanted. You just increase the wire so it makes it all the way around. So now we have the wire, and we're going to put some beads on. You can pick any beads you want, any color. I'm using Glasso to shed the light through the beads. So we will go to the next wire. And you're going to wrap it around this, or the next skewer, excuse me. You're going to wrap it around this skewer again twice. And it's going to be a lot of, kind of maneuvering the wire and shaping it. As you go along too, the sticks will become more stable. So there we have our first one. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to put some beads on this one. We're going to wrap it around twice and go over to the next one. And we're going to continue to do that till we get all the way back to the skewer you started with. And when you get back to the skewer you started with, you're going to wrap it around twice tightly and cut it with the wire cutters. And while I was doing this, I realized that was too many beads for the very first row. As the circles go out, there's more room for more beads. And I forgot about that part. So I've taken off the other beads, and one bead is probably good enough for the center. So you can change up the amounts of beads as you go on. Start adding more. So I'm going to go ahead and I've taken those beads off. I'm going to go around the wire again. Now this one I cut is 24 inches for the next row. Again, you want to get about that far, maybe a little closer. You can decide for yourself really how close, tight you wanted it. But we're going to start again, and we're going to wrap it around this one twice. Pull the wire together. ideas. Maybe the wire cutters using needle nose pliers too could help at pinching the little wire down a little bit closer to the stick. So I have my other wire and I'm going to start, and this time I'm going to add on 2 beads. When I'm done, I'll probably like bend it around a bit and shape it a little bit better also. This is going to become out of shape as you work with it. Again, you're going to wrap this around. Twice. All right, I'm getting it all tangled. Hold on here. There we go. Tighten it up. And we're going to go on and we're going to do the same. We're going to do, you can put as many beads as you wish on each line really that you can fit in. I'm sure I could have fit more beads in, it probably would look better. I feel that the next one that's apart is a little bit wider apart, so I think I'm going to do 3 like right here, and then across from it's wider. I'll do 3 right there. And let me go pick out some beads and I'm going to continue on. When you get back to the wire that you started with, wrap it around tight, maybe an extra time, squeeze it in, cut it off. Now we're going to continue to do that too, and we'll increase the wires as we go, and I'll let you know how much. So the next wire is 30 inches, and the one after that, you're going to do the same thing. We're going to wrap it around, start on one. See, I feel like my thing's getting off. I'll straighten it out though, but we're going to start off and one skewer, wrap it around, beads, wrap it around all the way. So the next one we're going to do is 30 inches, and then the one that comes after that, which I'll show you here. So this would be the one, and then the last one here. That will be 36 inches of wire, and same thing. And increase the beads as much as you want. You know, that you can pack it in there if you want, but it's kind of neat to have them loose. Here you have, let's see if I can, the spider web. Now we're going to work on the spider. Okay, so now I've cut a 32-inch piece of wire, and I measured it 4 inches from the end of the wire and kind of bent it. Now I'm going to put the skewer in the middle of this. Like this. And now I'm going to pinch it right here, and I'm going to twist. I'm pinching it right here, and I'm twisting the skewer back and forth like this to twist the wire. And my skewer is going to come out. There we go. I want to do it one more time. A couple more times. Haha. Okay. There we go. And there we go. So now we have it like this. You can see up close. Alright. So now we're going to continue on making more spider legs. So from where it stopped twisting, which was about right here, I measured another 4 inches. And we're going to take the skewer out. I'm going to bend the wire over the skewer again, keeping, you know, upward where I was, the 4 inches here. So now I'm going to start twisting it again. So I haven't cut the wire, it's remaining one whole piece. Alright, so you can see I twisted another side and it's still connected. So I'm going to measure 4 inches this way on my ruler. I got 4 inches, it's attached. I'm going to bend it over the wire again. And I'm going to start twisting. And let me go ahead and do this off camera, twist this leg because it's just easier. I've taken that out of the skewer. I'm going to measure 4 inches this way, bend it over the skewer, and start twisting it again. And I'm going to continue to do this until we have 8 legs. And then we're going to shape it into looking, you know, more like spider legs apart equally and all. So here we have the finished spider legs. And now we're going to take another piece of wire, and it's going to be 12 inches. We're going to take the wire and we're going to wrap it around the center of the spider twice. I want to rewrap that because I feel like it's not tight enough, so. Give it a little bit of a pinch with my needle nose pliers here. Alright, so now, and I think I'll have to shape the spider again a little bit. We're going to take a bead. You're going to need 2 beads for this. So I'm going to slide a small bead on first, and then a larger bead. So it looks like this. So we're going to take the wire and we're going to wrap it under the spider's body. And we're going to push the wire back through the beads. And here we have our spider. And now we're going to attach it to the wire on the spider web. I am just twisting this around. It's just the way I chose to do it. I'm not sure exactly if there's a certain way. You just kind of loop it over the wire right now. So I'm going to twist it around like this. Give it a pinch. See if I can get the wire a little bit tighter. Oh, wrong ones. Don't want to cut it. I'm going to pinch it a little bit. A loop. There we go. Just trying to do it so it's a little more smooth. And there you have it, the finished product. Now let's hang it up in the sun.